What's up, Jamily? Happy Easter, and welcome to another episode of the Jamiroquai Minute, the news roundup for the week of April 1st, 2018. So let's get into the news. To start off this news roundup, I thought I'd start off with the latest information about the U.S. tour. A few weeks ago, the public sale of tickets for the upcoming Jamiroquai gig in New York City at the Forest Hill Stadium in Queens did go on sale, and there are still tickets still available at the Access.com website and the Forest Hill Stadium official website. Be sure to go to those sites. There are still tickets available. The gig has not sold out yet, but most of the main tickets in the front GA section, the GA floor, and the in-around section have been sold out, but the outside outlining seats are still available at around $55 to $56, so I thought I'd note that. And also the other Jamiroquai gig here in the United States that will be taking place on October 27th down in Florida, in Live Oak, Florida, called the Suwannee Halloween Music Festival. Tickets for that went on sale as of March 27th, so be sure to go to www.suwanneehalloween.com and get your tickets for that gig down in Florida, because that's sure to sell out as well. Over on Twitter, I have started what you might consider a tweet petition trying to ask Sony Music UK to re-release Jamiroquai's fifth album, A Funk Odyssey. I'll give you a little bit of context. Back in 2001, when A Funk Odyssey was released on CD and vinyl, there was a limited edition vinyl run of A Funk Odyssey, and there weren't any secondary or third market reissues of this vinyl release, and I thought I'd go ahead and this has been a constant discussion with a lot of us Jamiroquai fans, because a lot of these limited run A Funk Odyssey vinyl releases that were released in 2001 are right now in the secondary market for over $200. So given that Sony Music has had a little bit of a consecutiveness on reissuing Jamiroquai albums, most notably back in December, reissuing the first 3 albums, and then most recently for this year, reissuing Jamiroquai's 4th album, Synchronized, I think it's more of a time for Sony Music to be reissuing Funk Odyssey as well. So if you wanna help out in this a bit of a tweet campaign, be sure to like and retweet the tweet that I will be linking at the bottom of this video later on in this episode of the news roundup. And thank you in advance for everybody in the Jamily that helps me out on this campaign. And in related U.S. news, tour news, there were several social media posts that popped up during this week of fans in New York City spotting what looks like mysterious paint designs being sprayed on the pavement all around New York City. And of course, it is a very clever promotions for Jamiroquai's upcoming gig at the Forest Hill Stadium in Queens, New York, in early September 2018. So be sure to go over to Instagram and check out all these great little spray paint designs that fans have been taking pictures of throughout New York City. In Jamiroquai band member news, Jamiroquai's own band member Derek McKenzie this past week celebrated his birthday, so happy birthday, Derek! I hope you had a great birthday. Also worth noting, Derek McKenzie said on his social media during this past week that at Jamiroquai's first tour date of 2018 for North America down in Mexico City, Mexico, that he will be hosting a DJ set at a local club near the Mexico City arena. So be sure to check his social media for further information about going to see Derek McKenzie at a DJ set at a post party right after the Mexico City Arena gig in early April. And finally, for this news roundup for the week of April 1st, 2018, I thought I'd like to acknowledge that this weekend, of course, in addition to being Easter weekend, as I prefaced at the beginning of this episode, the Jamiroquai News Roundup, this is the 1-year anniversary of the release of Jamiroquai's 8th album, Automaton. And I do have a standalone episode with me taking a look back at Automaton and my thoughts about how Automaton has really permeated itself within the Jamily, or at least in my thoughts, over the last year, and how it holds up now, a year on from its release and us being into the first year of the Automaton album cycle for the band Jamiroquai. Also worth noting, the Jamiroquai official YouTube channel decided to celebrate this anniversary by putting up an awesome 2.5-minute making of the first music video for the title track from Automaton over on the Jamiroquai official YouTube channel, so be sure to go over there and check out that great making of the Automaton music video. Links to everything in this news roundup for the week of April 1st, 2018, as always, are in the description of this video down below. So be sure to check out all that goodness down below. And of course, Jamiroquai will be back on tour starting in early April on April 10th, as I said earlier in this episode of the Jamiroquai Minute, in Mexico City, Mexico. So be sure to be expecting the usual coverage here on the Jamiroquai subreddit and over on my YouTube channel with post-gig videos talking about all the social media activities from those gigs. And of course, I'm going to be going to New York City in early September September to see all of you great Jamly there and hopefully meet the band. So I'm planning on doing a series of vlogs from New York City throughout my travel. So be sure to keep your eyes on my YouTube channel and my Twitter for any notifications about upcoming vlogs from my trip to Jam NYC 2018. And as always, this is JamiroFan2000. I'll see you again really soon with another Jamiroquai Minute. Happy Easter, everybody, and have a great weekend.